Our coverage of the NFL has brought us to Space City and NRG Stadium, right next to where the old Astrodome sits, here in Houston, Texas. Today, our draw features two from the AFC, between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Houston Texans. Kaimi Fairbairn ready to get this one going. And away we go from NRG Stadium. On the return, here's Jones. And he's brought down just inside the 25. At their own 23-yard line.
I'm one, ready?
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. This is Alvin Kamara with it. Well, maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards. That's a nice, quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Has him on the quick hitter. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line.
We get a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11.
Get set. Start.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. To the right and hauled in by Jones. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Football's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Here we go. Start.
Here's a give inside to Kamara. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet. But if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one. Softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
I'm fine. Ready?
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Here we go.
They stay on the ground with Kamara. Now that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
I'm one. Ready?
The Texans are in the nickel. 3rd down.
Here we go.
Throw here. 3rd down. It's in or no. They dropped another one. Hicks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. But it does force a 4th down. And, partner, I think we just got to look at what's going to be one of their biggest challenges in this one, operating quick enough to neutralize that pass rush.
That's right, and I know it's very, very early, obviously the opening drive, but hits like that compound. That's why defenses stress it each and every week to get after the quarterback, because hits like that can have an effect throughout.
Texans to the line, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing them a loss. First play of the game. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Shotgun now, first round. Short pass brought in. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
Stroud now on third. This connects with Higgins. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. All right. Now things starting to pick up a little bit after a slow start. Brock, last things fans want to see is a couple of uninspiring drives to begin a game.
Yep, they get the first and generate just a little excitement that we could see maybe our first touchdown here, or at least avoid another quick punt.
Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
It's Mixon on second down. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Into the hands of Dell. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first. Well, when your opponent fails to act, Brock, you want to capitalize, right? And they are moving like a team ready to provide us with our first points of this game.
Yeah, pretty lackluster start there, Kate, from their opponents. You got a golden opportunity to immediately take control as they convert to stay on the field.
And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. It's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And it'll be a first down, Texans.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
First down, Stroud. Finds him over the middle. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
From the red zone on first. Catch is made in close. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Texans have a great first drive and get the game's first points. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. Here's Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Texans will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. On the return, here's Jones. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10. They're going to start on the ground with Kamara. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
I'm fine, ready?
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
11, 90. Here we go.
Burrow to the air now. Brought in downfield by Gesicki. Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals reach pay dirt for the first time this game. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown. I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olson Wilson would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
Dameon Pierce now to return it. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32.
First and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. They'll begin with a run by Mixon. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. They pick up 14 yards on that one, and it'll be first down, Houston.
And the Texans first down.
That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. Welcome back. We'll begin the second quarter with the Texans in possession. They're looking at first down here. To the air, Stroud. Left side into the hands of Dell. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
That's another Texans first down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Completed over the middle. And they bring him down around the 34.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
2nd and 3 now.
Here we go.
Off the play action, here's Stroud. They left him wide open. It's complete. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up first and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Just need 2 more yards that they couldn't get on that last play. Here's first and goal. Again, Stroud. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up.
Oh, ready? 118. What's that? Why, Tony?
From the gun, Stroud. And he's got it. Tackle out for a good touchdown. The Texans take a second quarter lead. How quickly things can change, partner. The pain for being taken down that prior play. Yeah, I imagine that's gone and forgotten now, and it's been replaced by the adrenaline from finding the end zone there.
Yeah, that defense could have certainly used a pass rush from the previous play because that quarterback had plenty of time to scan the field and make a throw, and he gets an immediate measure of revenge for that sack.
On the return, here's Jones. Massive hit, the ball is out! And they steal it back on the return. And they stop him before he gets much on the return. No, we just don't see kick returns nearly as often as we used to, Brock, which makes impact plays on them like that so much rarer.
Yeah, that is so well said. Kind of reminds me of my son's baseball coach right at a young age. You're always coaching those guys, hey, the ball's going to come to you. The ball's going to come to you every single pitch. The ball's going to come to you. And these kickoff cover guys, they got to think in their mind every time is my chance to make a play, and they just did.
Escapes the pocket. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. He was hoping to get it to Tank Dell there. So second down coming up.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Finds the in route complete. And that will not be enough for a first down.
Kate, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes just like that.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Oh, 18. What's that? 11.
Back now, pressure coming. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable in an incomplete.
All right, they made the red zone, and it's touchdown or bust, it seems. They're lining up to go for this.
118. What's that?
Stroud's going to throw for it. He finds him beyond the marker. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
As a quarterback, you just know in that situation, when you go for it on 4th down, it may mean sometimes throwing into double coverage. But if you're going to go for it, at least give your guy a shot to make a play. And against really long odds, you came up with a big-time catch.
And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Here's another 4th. And this defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. Only a yard that time. A defensive stand brewing here, and it brings up 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd.
Where you get a little bit closer, but you can feel the pressure starting to mount. Unless you're committed to playing 4 downs here, this becomes a critical 3rd down call.
And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans take a 13-point lead. Fairbairn now for the PAT.
Fairbairn lining up for the extra point.
Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Texans double their lead to 14.
21. Bengals 7. Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Here's Chimere DK on the return. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Play action now. Burrow. Pass it downfield. It's Chase. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock. Down inside the opposing 30. Get an even 40 out of that one. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
And the Bengals 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Kamara now on 1st and 10. Solid run in here. That's 9 yards as he brings up 2nd down.
Well, this defense has not had an answer, Kate, for either of the first 2 plays on this drive. And they've got everybody, you and me, every fan believing,
Here we go.
well, they're only 1 play away from putting points on the board.
They give on 2nd to Kamara. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you want to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. Fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the Texans' 15-yard line.
So with that, Brock, we've now reached our 2-minute warning. More from NRG Stadium in just a moment. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Stop.
Another run for Kamara. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mocked up too.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Here we go.
They send him left out of the slot.
Stop.
On third down, here's Burrow. To the right side and reeled in by Chase. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that first down. They say he's maybe a yard short.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow. Hey, facing a deficit that's going to follow you into halftime in that locker room, they will welcome those 3 points and a little bit of feel-good momentum.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Here's Smith on the return. They'll have decent field position to begin with here. Brock, he's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
We've set it downs for him from the 31.
All right. Tony.
Tried to throw on first down. Complete to Dell. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
Hey, south.
Here's Stroud. On target to his back, Joe Mixon. He gets it up a little shy of midfield. The play brought to an end by Logan Wilson.
It's now second and 6 at their 49-yard line.
Look the hot. Buggy.
Shotgun now for Stroud. Keeps on moving into the red zone. He goes the distance. Touchdown, Houston! The Texans get more points to end a lopsided first half. Tank Dell the touchdown.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket, but sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Fairbairn connects out the extra point. And the Texans push their lead to 18.
Texans 28, Bengals 10.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Now on the return, here's DK. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. We'll see how they choose to use these final 22 seconds, Brock, of our first half.
Here we go.
One of the tight ends in motion left.
180. Stop.
Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. Well, he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Evan McPherson to kick off.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Pierce now on the return. Showing a little burst so far. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line.
Hey, you go into halftime with a double-digit lead, your number one objective, and they'll all say it in that locker room, it's 0-0 to begin the second half. So you want to come out firing the same way you did in that first half. And that kick returner, he took matters in his own hands.
And it's a really nice gain on the reverse. That call came at the perfect time. Give him 13 on that play. And it'll be a first down, Texans.
First down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Staying between the tackles with Mixon. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Throwing is Stroud. Connects downfield, on target to Dell. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans grow the lead coming out of halftime. Tank Dell, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game.
Quarterback, receiver, yeah, they'll get the credit. Those numbers and those stats, they're theirs. But that play happens, Kate, because the big guys up front give them enough time to make it happen. From one side of the field to the other, bingo.
That one splits the uprights. And the Texans grow their lead yet again. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. On the return, here's Jones. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Let's get set.
They'll start things off with a run by Kamara. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. C.J. Gardner-Johnson there on the tackle.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Gun.
In play action here. Burrow. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Well, that's one he chalked up to the pressure, earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Here we go.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Well, he laid out for it, but the throw just a little bit too off the mark. So 4th down coming up.
It has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point in this game, and failing to convert on that 3rd down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt.
Their own 42-yard line.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 28 yards.
New set of downs for him from the 31. 1st and 10, a run to Mixon. He finds space into the red zone. And he's all the way down to the 6-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
That's another Texans 1st down. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Hey, south.
They're going to run here. It's Mixon. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Second and goal coming up from the 7.
Here we go. Under. Swap. Another swap. Buggy.
Looking to throw. Stroud. Catch is made, but he is out of the back of the end zone. Could not get his feet down, partner. This one's going to end up incomplete. Third and goal now as they try to pile on further. They'll work against the blitz. Trouble brewing, and the Bengals bring him down. And the defense are down away from completing this stand. It's 4th and goal. Now it's Kaimi Fairbairn on to try it for the Texans. From the left hash, 34 yards away. Up and good from Fairbairn. And that gives them a 28-point advantage.
You look at that third down play, looking back, and it really turns into a 3-point play. It's why situational work is so critical. Coaches talk about it all the time. Sure, you love the field goal, but man, they would have loved a touchdown more.
On the return, here's Jones. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Motioning the tight end left.
Right side.
Running behind center with Camara. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Burrow setting up the play action. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
These QBs make it look easy, but that requires such a large amount of body control when you throw it on the move. You got to be able to get the same accuracy you would if your feet are set. Sure takes a lot of repetition to make it look easy.
Here we go.
Burrow on 1st down. Continuing to move past the 45. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And the Bengals have a 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Here we go.
Camara running out of the gun. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game.
Oh, that's a major missed opportunity right there. Coverage can breathe a little sigh of relief. They dodged a bullet. Time to adjust and get some extra help on the back end to take away those open shots downfield.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Let's get set.
Motioning left is their running back. 3rd and long for him here. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Darren Stingley Jr. And the Texans have it now as he makes the 20th interception of his career.
Intercepted. The Texans take over 1st and 10.
On play action, here's Stroud. Counts. This is Noel. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
18. What's that?
Out of the shotgun to give to Mixon. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is you put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road from what looked like a very plain play.
Oh, hey. 118. What's that?
Mixon gets it again on second down. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. 1 yard on the run, so just 3 yards across those last 2 carries. It's 3rd and 7. To the air on 3rd and long. Has him on a quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Only 1 quarter remaining now in these teams' regular season. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
All right.
A give to Mixon up the middle. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Guessing everybody in the huddle on the sidelines sure wanted a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot, and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
Again, they give to Mixon. And they keep him out of the end zone. Can't even get beyond the line. Touchdown denied.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
Third and goal now as they try to pile on further.
All right.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. And this is going to be a Houston touchdown. The Texans keep running away with this. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Now on the return, here's DK. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Big 13. Big 13. Stop.
Here's a give inside to Camaro. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Right 80.
One of the tight ends motioning left.
Stop.
Burrow on the play action. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That was Jamar Chase he was looking for there. So they're left facing third and long. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Here we go, here we go. 180. Right up. Stop.
Run here with Kamara. He will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
On one, ready?
So first down from the 41.
Here we go. Stop.
Off the play fake, Burrow. Toward Chase, but it's intercepted. Kamari Lassiter with the pick.
Well, these were the kind of plays they needed, frankly, earlier in the game when it was still somewhat close. By this point, still a great play, but a bit of a hollow highlight with the game already decided.
First and 10 at their own 49.
Wanting to start the drive with Mixon. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Here we go. 118. What's that?
Keeping it with Mixon. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of about 3, so a third of what they needed. 3rd and 6 coming up.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
All right. Tony.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Trying to set up the screen for Mixon. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Give him 8 yards on the play. And it'll be first down, Houston.
This dude's just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Running with Mixon out of the gun. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you called 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now.
Here we go.
On the ground again with Mixon. 2nd down run gets him 5. Now they've got 3rd down.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets them just as many yards as a short completion would have.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Here we go. Let's go.
Again, this is Mixon. He stopped just before he can move those chains. That brings up 4th and short.
He's brought down at the 31.
Now it's Kaimi Fairbairn on to try it for the Texans. He was money on his first field goal, Brock. His second coming a little inside of 50 yards. The play clock's run out. They do not get the kick away, and that's going to add 5 yards to the distance. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. Not helping themselves with that penalty, and now lining up to try this 4th down.
118. What's that?
Stroud's going to throw for it. Into the hands of Dell. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to find those completions outside the pocket.
So it's a win for the Texans. And they end the season on a